What's going on, guys? Gomer is here, and he's back for another big one, another big MLB The Show 21 Diamond Dynasty video. We are approaching, well, we have been in the end game for like 1 to 2 months, I would wager. And we have probably the second to last inning program reveal. Pretty big. I'm actually happy with 2 out of the, I was happy with all 3. Then I checked the replies on Twitter to one of the reveals, and unfortunately, SDS revealed the attributes, which, kind of made me a little flaccid. Might need some Viagra, because I don't know how anybody could get it up looking at that Chris Sale card. Anyway, we have new content to discuss. We're going to have more tomorrow, and I also have my wish list video coming in a few days, hopefully, and then we'll see where we go from there. So leave a like down below, subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. That being said, let's go ahead and get real deep into this one right here. So they had this leadoff shit, right? Hopefully nobody says something weird in the comments right there. Leadoff is essentially, just talking about everything that happened within like the last 3 weeks. So if you were in a coma or something, a good catch up, I suppose. But you probably would have known everything that's in here because they tweet about it. It's happening in the game. People make videos about it. And it's also on, just PlayStation. If you hover over the game, it says what's in it. But it's a cool catch up, I suppose. Like a DBZ recap. So here we go into this one getting real hot. Speaking of hot, it is cold as hell in Minnesota. It feels like 40 when I took out May this morning. Not fun. But what is fun is actually nothing for like the first 15 minutes was actually any fun until they started revealing some bosses. Then it got pretty cool. Yeah, so here's one of the bosses right here. Mr. Cub, Ernie Banks, I'm happy with this one. I think it should have came out a little earlier in the year. I think that would have been better. And I also think they didn't give him the right card, as far as I'm sure. I'm pretty sure his 57 MVP year was better. We can go to Baseball Reference and nerd it up in a second, but the big one, who a lot of people, I didn't actually see 1L in the comments, was Willie Mays, the Say Hey Kid. Cool card art, 30 plus one more 0, 300 club, god damn it. It's going to be the other boss. So at this point, it's kind of shaping up for like Griffey, Trout, Babe. I could see Pujols is in there as well. But we more or less have the end game cards, right? Then we're going to have Finest, of course, finish out Postseason. But a lot of the big name legends, this just crossed out one out of this boss program, one of the big name legends with Willie Mays right there. Yeah, look at Sandman. Actually, Gomer's a big head, might be blocking it. He said, "Fook MLB The Show." Oh, there it is. You can see it up there. He's so pissed he typed it twice. Here's May, by the way. I don't think some of you guys have seen her yet. She's a Shiba Inu. A lot of people call her a wolf when they see her. No, she is a Shiba. So there we go. Then the other boss, of course, would be Chris Sale. And, get away from these attributes, baby. Chev's reply says it all, really. That fully encapsulates most people's feelings. Card's mid, unfortunately, sadly. 101 hit per 9 is far from great. 4 pitches, a 4-seam and a sinker, which is a good combo. But the hit 9 just makes it a bit tough alongside having 4 pitches. He's still usable. Chris Sale is always good at the game, don't get me wrong. But he's definitely not going to be like a top 5 pitcher. You're not going to see him more often than DeGrom, sure enough. So he's the other boss right there, 300 strikeout club from the 2017 season. We also have these cards right here. A Cy Young Snellzilla. I saw a dumb comment today saying maybe if the Rays didn't trade Blake Snell, that they would have made it past the Red Sox. You mean the guy who had a negative ERA plus this year? That guy? If we had him, that would have turned the tide. That would have made our offense score. That would have inspired Nelson Cruz to do a fucking thing. Weird comment. Weird way to get upset, but there we go. Troy Percival. Just caking on the Rays cards right here. And then Ryan Klesko. I guess they couldn't afford another picture for him, so it's the same exact one from last year. Nice. So there we go. That is what it is. Wow, Twitch drops were enabled. Too bad I was watching on YouTube. YouTube drops, so those are the thing. But yeah, that looks like we have what we have. Ernie Banks and Willie Mays. Let me know what you guys think. Of course, we haven't seen the attributes. I have a pretty good imagination of what it could be. Such as right here, we'll look at it. I think I have these still on here. Not Jose Barrios. Although that might have been a better boss than Chris Sale, to be fair. Not Griffey. Hank Aaron was released. Willie Mays. This is my expectation for Willie Mays, essentially looking back at his previous two cards from 19 and 20, and then, you know, just history sort of thing. So, ready bat, a lot of contact, a lot of power, a lot of defense, a lot of arm, a lot of speed. 5 tools. Got them all. Yeah, where's Babe Ruth, by the way? I don't think I have a Ernie Banks on here, sadly, but it should be a good card, the Ernie Banks. Let's look at that, if that made any goddamn sense. Let's look at that right here. Baseball Reference, Ernie Banks. I'm pretty sure that I looked up his MVP year. The prior was actually better. No, they did pick his better year. Okay. So it's going to even be a better card than it normally is. I was wrong. 59 is the year that they would always pick for his MVP season, which makes no sense because he hit for a lower average. He slugged less. You know, he wasn't tremendously better, but yeah, at the end of the day, he was slightly better, right? So it's good to see that they're maximizing the possibilities of that card right there. Otherwise, I don't think they talked about anything else. We do have postseason cards coming tomorrow for the division series. Let me know who you guys think. Dodgers v. Giants. I heard Corey Knebel's going to get the open shot for the Dodgers tonight. That's curious. Interested to see. I definitely have a team I would rather win that. Feel like you guys can probably get a good estimation of what that team would be. But, you know, it should be a good game. I'm looking forward to it, and they're going to play the Braves and the Red Sox versus the Astros. The Cheater Bowl. There went 10 dislikes right there. No hard feelings, but Red Sox, please bludgeon the Astros. Beat them in, like, 5-6. Like, convincingly, but not where we have, like, no baseball to look forward to. You know what I mean? So let them have a shot, you know, here and there. But I am excited for the Red Sox. Of course, they are a division rival, but they do have a lot of players that are just fun to root for, such as Rafi, such as Schwarber. They have some cool players for sure. But yeah, Division Series programs come tomorrow alongside postseason events. Again, no new rewards. That would make too much sense for events. But yeah, that's pretty much going to wrap up this one right here. Like I said, we'll talk about that tomorrow. 3 brand new bosses. Let me know who you're going to pick as if it's a choice. Might as well just only be Willie Mays. Rather, the guy said Chris Sale in that video. It's like, yeah, man, I bet you are taking Chris Sale. Sure. I would actually love to see you live stream, you finishing the boss program and selecting Chris Sale. Because I don't believe you. I don't believe you that you are going to be picking that card. I'm calling your bluff. But leave a like if you guys enjoy it. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys have a great day. I guess I'm so yeet.